Alright, I have a bit of an exciting plan for today, and that is going to be setting up a more reliable source for XP. Twice already, I've lost my diamond sword. Um, One time, my stuff was way over scattered out in the middle of the ocean from being attacked by phantoms, and it just happened to despawn by the time I could find it. And the other time, I was trying to charge a creeper and accidentally hit Q, so instead of actually hitting them with my sword, I just punched them and they exploded, destroying my sword. Lovely. Oh boy. Hey. There you go. Another thing I'm going to have to do here is make sure that I can get rid of all of these extra blocks here so that my horse and I can get across here without any issue. I found some skeleton horses, by the way. You know, for some reason this is going really slow. I'm going to go ahead and hop off of him so that I can mine a little faster here. So this does leave a very interesting question, and that is, who decided that it would be a good idea to put the key that literally throws your stuff away right next to the one that says, oh, walk forward? I would really like to know who made that decision here. I mean, don't get me wrong, it can be convenient sometimes, but at other times it's definitely been in the way. Alright, so I believe in my last episode, I showed you guys that Kyger gave me a set of wings. Well, he lost his, and I let him borrow my. I let him borrow the ones that he gave me. They were a gift, and I don't mind. He died with them on. Now he did manage to get it back, but he hasn't gotten them back to me, and he's managed to get a couple of other things back. But I'm stuck without wings. So yeah, that's the thing. As soon as I can get these cursive binding leggings off, I will be happy. I have a better pair that has blast protection on them, so I'll be less likely to die from creepers. And the last thing I need to do is get projectile protection, which I do have projectile protection. Yeah, I do have projectile protection as a book. So I'll have to make sure that I put those on something. I'll probably have to throw them on a chest plate and then take the chest plate that I have now and merge the two together. If that makes any sense. It's like super dark. But that's just the fog effect. I don't know what's going on, but for some reason my game is refusing to actually show light levels that are... Oh, hello, chicken. Yeah, I got bored and I threw a bunch of chicken eggs. So... there are chickens everywhere over here. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and pick up all these eggs here and see if we can't make any more baby chickens here. Yep, there's two. Anyway, since our glorious leader Lux has decided that we wanted to give everything out in the open, access to the nether, access to the end. Might as well take advantage of that, I guess. So yeah, we took on the Ender Dragon. I failed horribly, because I went in completely unprepared, and it was more filling up my bottles. But it is what it is. But, let me see. We should probably... Okay, but anyway, hit F3, we're going to have to keep track of our height here. And we need to make sure we're at least 128 blocks out. Now it's going to be from the furthest point here, so since we're going to be about Y100, I'm thinking go to 250? Wait. Uh-oh. Um, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to look at you. I'm sorry. But what is going on over here? You know what? I don't trust it. I really don't trust it. So I am just going to keep my head down. And we're going to put down our shulkers. We're going to try and put away anything that we can for now. That we can get away with. Okay, so I got all the stuff off that I can. Unfortunately, Curse of Binding. And I do have to keep at least some form of... there we go. You know what I just realized? I gotta go back. Because I forgot to grab a crafting table, and there's not one here. Okay, I'm back. And I got some wood as well, because we are going to need that to go ahead and set up our ladder. So, let's go ahead and get started here. Not going to be losing much. But let's see here, we're going to make some slabs. Here we go. But we're going to worry about this for now. I'm going to try and get down to Y10. This is going to be very dangerous. Folks, do not try this at home. But yes, okay. You know, I just realized I should probably use my helmet anyway, since that has the protection on it that I need here, and that's the respiration. So let's go ahead and try this again. This way we can be a little easier on ourselves here. Now, the new swimming mechanics have actually made this a lot easier on us. Because normally we would be flowing down pretty fast here, but it seems almost like we're resisting the current almost. So that's nice. So we're at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Okay, that's about as far as I am willing to go right now. I realize I'm going to take a couple of ticks of damage, but that's okay. Actually, no. We should be completely fine. Yep, we're going to lose our last bubble right now, but that's okay. We just did that without any problem. Okay, so the hard part here now is going to be trying to set up the ladder. We go ahead and make our sticks and everything. I think what we're going to do here is, instead of doing that, we're going to make a little platform down there. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to make the platform down here. Be very, very careful. Now, you can swim extra fast by holding shift. There we go. And then use shift to hold ourselves here. And okay. That was very scary. But we are going to need to grab our boots next, because those have the other protection that we need, the feather falling. So let's go ahead and grab bucket. Grab our boots. And why not? Okay. So We should still be completely fine here, so let's go ahead and drop down. Wait for the water to fall. Actually going a lot slower than I was anticipating here, but that may just be the server processing things a little slow, and that's completely fine. And I forgot to make the ladders. Great! It's okay, we should probably keep a crafting bench down here anyway. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of sticks. Use those to make ladders. I really hope this is enough ladders, because otherwise I'm a little SOL here. There we go. Take the F3 off because I don't need that right now. Alright, and that right there is how you start your Enderman farm. So now we have a way up, we have a way down, and I'm just going to go ahead and make this a little more secure here, and I will be back in a few. Hello, Enderman. Yes, I'm making basically a chamber so I can kill all of you. Have fun. Okay, so I've made it a little more secure here so we can come down here without actually risking, accidentally hitting something and dying. So right now, like I said, we're going to try and go out to about X250 that way. Now, I have a feeling this is what the other person was thinking up here, but we want this to be as low as possible, because this is where the spawning normally begins here. I'll be honest, I don't really trust myself down here, so I'm going to go back up. I want to go ahead and put my armor away and then come back down, and that way I'm not going to lose anything. Now, last I checked, the whole shift thing doesn't work on slabs, unless it's the top slab. So, you know what? What I'm going to do, just to make this safer on myself, we'll go ahead and put the slabs up here. We'll go ahead and use our cobblestone. So yeah, we'll go ahead and, like, every so often we'll go ahead and put the slabs down on top of the cobblestone blocks. How does that sound? I think that sounds lovely. Alright, we're making some progress. Now, I'll be honest, this is the first time I'm actually building one of these. So forgive my noobishness when it comes to this. I mean, granted, I'm not the first time I've actually built an Enderman farm, period, but at least in this version, this type of Enderman farm. And I built one previously, back 1.3.2, and it was a redstone-based one. It wasn't that bad either. It was only operating in half capacity, but it still functioned fairly well. But, I mean, this is not something I do on a regular basis, you know what I mean? So, I do hope you'll be understanding, at least on that front. Okay, so I spotted an Enderman over here. He ended up despawning or teleporting or something, but I want to put down some carpet, keep them from spawning over here. For those of you who don't know, mobs cannot spawn on top of bottom half slabs or carpet. There's a couple other things like glass, transparent blocks they can't spawn on. So if you put things down like this, it makes it a lot easier for you to prevent them from spawning in without necessarily having to ruin the light. There we go. So now he shouldn't even be able to spawn in there. I'm not sure if he'd actually be able to, but better safe than sorry. Okay, let's go ahead and get back on track here. Okay, so I just checked the coordinates. I'm going to go ahead and let it go to the end of this stack. Once we get to the end of that stack, that is going to be the start of the diamond that's going to end up spawning in all of our Endermen. And in order to get those Endermen where we want them to be, I actually just realized I needed to bring a name tag as well as some Ender Pearls. Need to be able to get an Endermite and name it, and then trap it in either like a boat or a minecart. And yeah, I kind of screwed up there, so at least we're getting some progress done, though. That's the important. Sorry, that's the important. Alright, and that just about does it. Now, I have some carpet up here because this is actually going to be where our entrance is into the place as well. Down some chests, and oh, I almost forgot hoppers. Now I did try and do the little hopper dupe, but it looks like they actually ended up patching it in 1.10.1, and I ended up getting some bad information on whether or not that actually still worked from a video of a guy who usually knows what he's talking about. I'm not going to name any names or anything like that, but you know, do be aware that a lot of times whenever there's a new video that or a new version that comes out, sometimes some of these YouTubers will assume that whatever information is in their video is still valid, and unfortunately it may not be. So always check the description and make sure it's been updated, that it's been verified to work with the new version, rather than just going after the title. So we're going to go ahead and dismantle that that little duper there, but we'll do what we can to try and come up with some manner of duplication there, because there has yet to be a version where duplication has not been possible. A lot of times it does go under the radar, though. But anyway, we gotta go. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back. We're gonna have to get those hoppers, and we need to get some ender pearls here. So, ooh, do be careful up here. Now, one of the great things about being here is that we actually have a couple of areas already mapped out where the Enderman can't get us. Oh, this is very unusual. Okay, that works. Hello, all of you, get angry at me. Because I'm going to need your ender pearls. Probably about 2 stacks worth. Okay, so for all those endermen that were coming after me, I only got 2 ender pearls. Oh, this is going to be a pain. Okay, this is actually everything I have the time for today. So what I'm going to do, I just cleared up my shulker boxes. I'll go ahead and leave this here. There's nothing important in there right now. So we can leave that for whoever, whatever. But so far I've gotten 7 ender pearls. I'm going to have to make sure that I get more. But yeah, when I get back home tonight, I'll probably end up trying to finish this off. Okay, so I just popped right back on the server here. Am I recording? Yes, I am. Okay. So, I just popped right back on the server here, and it looks like Avalon and Vibes have donated some carpet to the cause, which is really going to help us out here. So let's go ahead and grab... Well, first off, you know what, for the sake of safety, because really we don't want these falling off. Oh! Heyo! Anyway, we're going to work a little bit more on the bridge here. Nice, a little mellow. So I'm going to go ahead and make this bridge a little wider here. This way it's a little easier for us to work with. Now, one of the main reasons we don't want to use just the slabs themselves underneath here is because sometimes there's a little bit of a loading issue with Minecraft, and like, let's say that you do log in and you happen to be halfway inside of a block. you might actually end up tripping into the next block underneath, and if there's no block, you'll just end up falling. And with void underneath, you don't want that. You want to be as safe as possible, so just having that extra layer underneath here is definitely going to help us out. Okay, so I finally finished making this 3 blocks wide. We have the slabs, we have the carpet. Basically, this whole thing is not spawnable. Up there should also not be spawnable because I guess they put up torches. And to the best of my knowledge, I still can't tell if that's supposed to be a bridge out to, well, yeah, because it seems to end right there, so I think somebody else had the same idea. But normally you want it to be down here, so we're going to see what we can do to make sure that that gets taken away, but that'll be another time. For now, what we want is, this is going to be our platform for coming into the place. So we want 28. Wait. How is that too deep? Did I make it too deep? I don't remember making it too deep. Oh man, I am so weirded out right now. Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just realized why. Because they're half slabs. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, so I fixed that. So we got to put down the carpet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And man, this is scary. 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. Okay, so this right here is going to mark the center, which I'll go ahead and use the dark purple carpet for. This way I know exactly where to pillar up and put the endermite. Let's see here. This right here is actually going to be our area for our enderman to fall into. So we want to make a platform around this. It's one of the great things about having multiple colors of carpet too, is it can help plan things out, make things a little easier for you. So even though I never intended for this, but no, I guess I'm using this for now. Oops. Oh no. There we go. Okay, now nothing, there should still be nothing spawning. I do have something spawning right there though, because I didn't cover that piece properly. Hi, Mr. Enderman. Can you not? Bye-bye. I never invited you. You can come later. Thank you. Okay. So let's go ahead and go back. You can see all the Endermen popping in right as soon as I get into an area where they can load in, which I think is great. That's just lovely. I'm going to have to figure out a way to keep you guys from spawning up here. But anyway, so we got the purple carpet, I believe, and the magenta. And let's go ahead and grab some green as well. The green's going to help us out. I think. Okay, so what I've done so far is I made the trap room. Now, when I do end up doing the pillar up, this carpet is going to go away and it's going to be replaced with glass. And it's going to go all the way up 43 blocks from this point right here. Or no, 42 blocks, 42 blocks. And that's where our spawn platform is going to go. So now that we have that going for us, we should probably work on actually expanding the platform, making it so that it's going to be a lot harder for us to kill ourselves by accident here. And it really doesn't matter what's on the sides of these, but what I'm planning on doing here, I should probably grab another color of carpet here. Off to the side, I'm going to make a basically an enchanting room. And then on the other side, I don't really have the iron to make a bunch of anvils. So next project is probably going to be an iron farm. Something that I can AFK at for a little bit and, basically let my villagers do the work for me. Those of you who actually do know me from the past know that I do like to employ my villagers. I like to make I do like to make sure they do work and that they have a happy and meaningful life rather than just wandering around a village and just talking, conversing. So, if the villagers are doing work, making iron golems, then they're productive. They're members of a productive society. Anyway, I digress. It's not like I've hit them or anything like that. They are completely doing the work of their own free will. And if they don't want to, that's completely fine. But they also know that as capitalism is, they can always be replaced. Just remember that. This is a right to work state. You have the right to work, you have the right to quit, and you have the right to be replaced. For any time, for any reason, and it don't really matter. Isn't economics awesome? Now, don't get me wrong, I do understand that some people may have a problem with the whole idea of, oh, well, if you're just going to replace the villagers if they don't work, I mean, that's cruel, isn't it? Well, no, that's the reality for many, many Americans. In fact, many of our states, I think roughly half of our states, are right-to-work states. And basically, it says that your employer can terminate your employment at any time for any reason, and it doesn't really matter. I mean, there are some stipulations. They cannot terminate you because of health reasons or anything like that. But you don't have to do anything wrong to lose your job. And that's one of the hardest things to learn and comprehend is I did my job right and I still lost my job. And it could be for any reason, like, oh, well, my boss just happened to get a hot no boyfriend who needs a job, and yeah, why not? That is a completely valid reason to lose your job in this market. Isn't that lovely? I've had that. I haven't had it happen myself, but I do know people it's happened to, and I've worked with those people. So, very unfortunate. Well, I thought I was going to kill him, but apparently he doesn't want to come after me. Hi. How are you? I wonder if there's a world record for the longest time staring at an Enderman without anything blocking you. Oh, dear lord. I was just literally staring him in the eye. I'm staring at the Enderman. He's not attacking me. He's angry, but he's not attacking. This is great. This is really great. Hi. Hi. There we go. Now you'll see my jump is very limited here. Just about the same as if I were in a too tall, which I technically am. Because we're not counting the carpet layer here, so this is half a thing. Or actually, no, we're at a block and a half. How does this happen? Yeah, 1, 2 and a half. Something's not right. Hold on. I need to do the math. I need to do the math here. So yeah, this is bottom slab. This is bottom slab. Which means that we should have one half slab here. And then... Oh yeah, that's right, because it is a half slab, not a whole slab, so I'm still counting it right. Okay. Never mind. I'm just being a complete yeah, don't mind me. Okay, so this is what I have so far, and it kind of gives off almost like this Star Wars entrance opening scene kind of feel to it. So I kind of like it. Probably could have done it in yellow. Maybe I'll have like some yellow concrete spots in here. So it's like, oh, da 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 la da 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 da. But never know. But this should prevent anyone from escaping, as this gap is not quite big enough for someone to fit through unless they go into flight with their elytra. So that's kind of the point here. High risk, high reward. If you decide you want to try and come down this way and you're like, oh, I got my elytra, let me go ahead and go into flight mode and shoot off my rocket here. There's a good chance that you'll probably end up going yink or yink and you'll be out in the void. So yeah, that'll be exciting. But we got the whole platform done. Go ahead and get rid of that. Or not the platform. We got the bridge done. Platform has not been finished yet. We are going to need some more wool, some more colors. So I'll talk to Kyger. Avalon and them also left a bunch of stuff for us. So definitely thank you to Vibes and Avalon there for the generous donation of carpet there for us. But yeah, I'll have to talk to Kyger and see if he can get us some more, because I would love to actually color coordinate this and just make it real nice and simple and easy. Actually, we have enough, I think, of each color that we can actually pull it off down here, but up above, I don't think we have enough carpet just in general to cover both areas. The top will need to be covered with carpet just until I'm able to go ahead and get it finished, and then I can take off the wool or the wool. I could take off the carpet so that the the place could start spawning in a whole ton of them, and then I'll just work my way back down, and we'll have our farm done. But I am going to have to go back to my base for a couple of things. I need to get a minecart, get some tracks. Gonna need to get more ender pearls because I've only got 7 so far, and it's been my experience that usually having about 2 stacks will do it to go ahead and summon in the endermite. And then I also need to get a name tag, and I have to name it, which I don't know what I'm going to name the name tag yet. Don't know what I'm going to name the endermite. But just for tonight, I'm going to go ahead and end this again, just because it is about 1 o'clock in the morning. I do have work tomorrow, and I actually got started on this pretty late. I'm only about an hour into this tonight, but I did want to get some work done, and I'll probably start editing all these videos here on Tuesday, get them all scheduled to upload and stuff. So, yeah, go ahead and take a break. Alright, I just hopped back on, and I am still kind of loving this effect here. Oh my gosh. Anywho, I've gone ahead and hopped on to the voice chat for our server, because if somebody does decide they want to come on, I'll yeah, words. Words are things. I swear I know how to speak. Okay, so I got a chest here. And yep, I wanted to go back and get some more cobble. But I think right now what I'm going to do is, since I've already got all this planned out and taken care of, I'm going to focus on getting the bookshelves, getting the enchanting table here. Also going to probably put a chest right here with some lapis. Only some, well, actually no, because this is supposed to be a free-for-all server. I'll leave that up to them to go ahead and supply their own. This is going to be the drop killing zone here, and I'm going to end up building up with glass all the way up to the platform, and then put up and actually construct the platform in that. I'm also going to need... Okay, so I'm up this far so far. I'm going to have to fill in the rest of this later, but I had to get up to Y56 if my math is correct here, so... yeah, this might be a while, but I should have enough here for now. I've also got a ton sitting in some ovens down below, some furnaces, so should have enough. I mean, I have like a full shulker worth here between all the glass and sand, so I think I should be fine. I don't know. Do you think I'm fine? You know it. Okay, so I got the tower done of glass, and now I had to come back down here for the actual cobble and everything, and I got minecart, some rails, I got a name tag, and we're actually going to name the endermite Ivan Ooze for now, and got a bunch of carpet here so we can help prevent some of the spawning here. So let's go ahead and mosey on up here. You know what I just realized I totally forgot? Was trapdoors. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Well, at least I can get this taken care of. Okay, so from the center here, it's gonna 1, 2, 3. So we need to make these 25 blocks out. So let's see if we can do this without dying. Oh. Phew. Man, this is scary. 16, 17, 18. $19, $20, and $25. Okay, let's, oh, I forgot to grab the carpet. Can't forget the carpet. How much do you want to bet there's going to be an Enderman when I come back over there? Here we go. And then we just have to do the same for the other 4 sides, or for the other 3 sides, I'm sorry. Alright, so now that those are in place, I just realized I should probably get working on getting the Endermite in here. So what I'm going to do is fill this area in here. Need a slab. Where are our slabs at? Okay, I have 1 slab, but that's perfect. And this is probably going to be the most dangerous part here. So I'm going to make sure that I am completely safe and sound here. I do not want any mistakes at this point. I've been doing very well so far for such a dangerous task here. And let's grab our rails, grab our minecart, grab our name tag, and our ender pearls. Okay, so the real trick here is going to be getting the endermite into the minecart right there, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. So all I gotta do is take my ender pearls here, make sure that I have this ready as well. Those are separated. Okay, so 1, none, 2, 10, there he is. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, so we got him there. And I just realized, oh no, 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 no. Okay. I just realized a little problem here. I have thorns on. Oh boy. That could have ended very badly there. Okay, so we need to grab our minecart, grab our rails. Let's see here. Can we get down far enough here? We can start placing down rails. So let's go ahead and place down our rails. Is he in? He is in. Okay. Alright, you are perfectly in place. There should be no issues. I'm losing some of my cobble, but I don't care. I got the scary part underway there. Actually, this whole thing is scary. Who am I kidding? Oh my gosh. Alright, since I was out of carpet, I ended up having to... Oh dear lord. Yeah, some of this stuff is flying. I ended up having to make a carpet duper here. But as you can see, it seems to be working fairly well, so I'm going to have to go and get my my shulkers out of the box there. I can go ahead and let that... Oh wow, yeah, it is flying everywhere. Now, there are certain directions where this won't work. Just be aware, because I tried to originally have it pointing this way, and it wasn't working. Once I had it pointing this way, which was... okay, so heading north or south, I believe it'll work, but heading east-west, it won't. But all you do is piston with an L shape of slime blocks, and you put a redstone block on top. What happens is as soon as it retracts, the block ends up updating the piston to push it again. So you end up getting this really fast movement of the carpets. And I'm thinking what I probably should do is see if I can get that to work with rails as well. This I got from Ray's Works. I think Ray did have another one working. Oh my gosh. Yeah, some of these are flying way far without any reason or provocation. Actually, I think it's because the items are getting bounced back and forth off of the side of the slime blocks there. You can see I'm already almost up to a full shulker here. Well, not almost up, but almost up to halfway. But yes, many thanks to Avalon White for making this possible, because I have yet to see a slime so far on this server. And I guess she lives in a swamp biome, so she gets to see them very often. But as far as the design here, like I said, I got this from Ray's Works. He said that there was one that was working for rails as well, so let me go ahead and see if we can get that working for the rails. Okay, so it is definitely not going to work this way. Hi, Mr. Pigman. Here, you can go in with the pigs. There you go. Okay, so we have confirmation that doesn't work, so I'll have to go ahead and check out his video there. In the meantime, this right here means that we can get back to working on our Enderman farm. Yay! Alright, so 20 minutes later, I have the platform done. Now, we're going to keep the carpet here until we're ready to actually enable this farm. But I got a little far away a few times, and, you know, from where carpet wasn't at some points, and a couple of them did spawn in, and they did chase after the endermite here, so I definitely know it's going to work here. What I have to do is I have to go back down, and I do have this spot marked out right here. Oh boy. Getting a little bit of delay there, kind of pushing me off to the side while I'm trying to dig down. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna go back to using glass. And that is my phone. I don't know anybody from Washington State. So, yeah. Okay, back to defying death. Alright, so I've gotten back down here after doing a little bit of digging around, a little bit of resource gathering there. We have our enchantment table now, but we do need to get rid of the carpet in here, I just realized, because that carpet is actually going to be blocking the bookshelves here from speaking with the enchantment table, so that's going to be fun, but the roof is at least low enough that we don't have to worry about that. What I needed, I forgot the glass, didn't I? I don't think I have any glass. Wait. I've got 19 glass. Cobblestone, sand and glass. Here we go. That'll get us up to where we need to go. Now, the great thing about glass in this version, compared to some other blocks, is if you're digging down, you're not going to get pushed off to the side. I'm not sure exactly what causes that, if it's just because it's a transparent block versus an opaque block, or what exactly is going on with that. But what we need to do is go ahead and put these trapdoors down. Now, I got the spruce trapdoors, and the reason we got the spruce trapdoors here is because, there we go, one, they look nice, but also two, they're going to make life easier. I don't really care right now. We need more trapdoors. There we go. Now, I'm not sure that I'm actually too happy with this particular design. I don't know if they're actually going to get stuck right here, or if they're actually going to be able to walk up there. So actually, what I'm going to do is trim out these four. They should still pathfind across here, so they're just not going to try and pathfind across this block of empty space right here where these trapdoors were. But we have those all open, and we should have no trouble now with the Enderman spawning in and going down. So we're going to come back up here. We're going to take out all this carpet. We just wanted to make sure it wasn't spawnable. But before we do, we need to make sure that we come down here. We're going to put in our hoppers. We're going to put in our chests. And we're also going to put down some water. And I just had to come back up here for my shulkers. Yay! Now, the reason we had to go back up was because we needed our water buckets. These water buckets are going to prevent the Enderman from being able to teleport or spawn up here, which is going to be very crucial if we want this to work right. So, let's go ahead and actually go ahead and block all of this off. Now, we can't just put the water down, unfortunately, because of the way that water physics work now. So what we need to do is actually make these full blocks. And what we'll do is put it down like that. Okay, that's just being really weird now. Let's go ahead and get our sources back. Yeah, I really don't like how buggy the new water physics are. I think if we do it this way... Yeah, that's gonna work. Okay. Alright, that takes care of one side. We really don't care what the top looks like, to be honest with you. We're looking for function over form right now. If somebody wants to change that, they are more than welcome to. Okay. So now we have this room right here. Oh no! Oh my! It looks like I may have missed a spot. There we go. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, the entire top's been covered. I have to go down below and try and do some damage control, but I think we should be safe given that although we did lose some carpeting, there's not enough height in here for them to spawn, so we're fine there. This is our platform. We're going to go ahead and take out this carpet here. And then we just need to be able to place in our hoppers. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and cover up these hoppers, and the reason for doing this is because we don't want the experience orbs to just get stuck inside the hoppers. You know what? I think I might have to use a different color. Or a different pattern. Let's check our other colors that we have. Yeah, that's another thing we don't want. We don't want the Endermen spawning on top of the hoppers. Because then they're going to have full health. And that's no bueno. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to deal with you guys. There we go. And then we can take this nice magenta. Or actually, this right here is where our chests are going. Yeah, there we go. That looks nice. I think we are actually ready. I'm going to have to get rid of all this other stuff. Try and condense what I can into the shulkers and whatnot. Take them all back home. But I think we're ready to go ahead and just break all the carpet upstairs. Are you excited? Because you know what? I'm excited and I'm totally confused on how I'm actually going to get up there. I was not aware that Enderman could spawn on hoppers. I think that's actually new for this version. I don't remember them ever being able to spawn on hoppers or any transparent block like glass and stuff. So, forgive my confusion on that. Oh man, you can actually see it working. That is great. Oh, that is great. Oh. Don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Oh man. Will you look at that? That is a wonderful piece of art right there. Just watching them all come in and listen to their screams. But anyway, we have a ton of carpet here that we can't pick up. But that is completely fine. We do have some Endermen that have somehow crossed the threshold here. So we're going to have to take care of that here in a moment. But in the meantime, and I hate looking up, this is the scariest feeling when you're up in the air, is looking up. Like you can't see what's beneath you. Oh man. Uh-oh. We want to keep our glass. There we go. Now, as it is, they're dying from entity cramming. Oh my gosh, that is so loud. But yeah, they're dying from entity cramming. They're not dying from, oh dear lord. This may be a little tougher than anticipated here. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to cap this off. And... oh, I know exactly what happened. These guys actually spawned here because the carpet broke. Okay. I'm gonna have to lead them in here. Well, they just made that really easy for me, didn't they? And yeah, it looks like we do have some on the edge as well, so we'll have to take care of that. So, I could have sworn that they can only teleport up to 16 blocks. Now, that may have changed, or it may have changed just because of the difficulty. I'm not sure. All I know is, apparently, I was wrong. But you know what? I am more than willing to admit that I was wrong. So let's go ahead and deal with the issue we have at hand. So, goodbye, Moonman. I said goodbye. Oh dear lord. Why are there so many Endermen on top of here when they're only half blocks though. They're just teleporting away like it's nothing. You know what? It's fine. It makes me super nervous that the game keeps wanting to push me in different directions. Like, I don't want to go that way. But you're gonna make me anyway, aren't you? Okay, so this is about as far out as the Endermen go. So we're going to... I gotta run back. That would definitely be a silly mistake if I hadn't been recording this whole time. Oh, this is a half-hour clip too. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a long episode to edit. It shouldn't be too bad. Okay, that should be enough to unload the entire thing. So there should be no Enderman at the top now. I wish I could zoom out. So let's go ahead and give this thing a whirl and see just how fast we can get some levels here. We're at level 23 right now. Should probably eat. There we go. Now these guys should all die in one hit, so even if I don't have Sweeping Edge, it should still be doing enough to go ahead and get rid of them. That's supposed to be a bottom slab. What are you doing here? Houston, we have a problem. There we go. Okay, that should have fixed everything there. Let's grab some more cobblestone slabs. Well, as soon as I get those parts patched up there, it should be a little more efficient. You can see that the orbs have gotten stuck there because of this water that decided to do its own thing. I don't know what's going on with it. It's honestly very annoying. And I'm not sure how I'm going to end up fixing it beyond what I just did. So, yeah, hopefully somebody doesn't screw it up. There we go. Yeah, we're generating XP faster than we can actually pick it up. This is great. since we brought along some lapis, we could probably try and enchant our sword now. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we can get. Knockback 2, sharpness 3. Let's see what else we got. Nope, just knockback 2. Apparently it really likes knockback 2.